I watched them all. It was great. Really awesome chap. Love him. And then obviously the most important person, me. Absolute travesty. So it turns out I may have lost my entire first presentation I've ever done.
Keep an eye out for the dragon. Not that one. That thing.
Today, what we're going to do is show you every day of Wales and West, seeing all the incredible creative speakers and all of that. I'm going to be live streaming the event. I'm going to be talking at the event also, which I'm a little bit nervous about. So I've just live streamed Sam Nash's talk. Really, really interesting chap.
I need my images to capture that emotion.
Incredibly good photographer. Now we're on to one person that I'm quite excited, and that's James Matthews, which should be starting any second now.
The editor and the directors intended that edit to be cut that way so that you feel something. Thinking like, is this shot even going to work? And is it going to tell the story that I want to tell? Like with such a important shot like that one, it's tough, but it's the most rewarding feeling when you actually pull it off.
And what a guy to follow. Just like that, it was my turn. And unfortunately, I didn't record it.
Absolute travesty. So ultimately, who am I? I'm new to this YouTube game when it comes to doing the stuff for Camera Center, but it's been an incredible experience to be able to find my voice and like create these videos for you guys. I've been a videographer for about 10 years now. I used to work within the wedding industry with a company. After COVID, I decided to leave that company in order to pursue, some new dreams, some new aspirations, and be able to create content, always doing something different basically, and that's what I really enjoy. What was really lovely actually is last night, before I woke up this morning, ended up having a message from a JC Photography Instagram page saying how much they really liked my talk.
That was definitely something I needed to hear. I can't see it now, so I don't know if I did good or not. Anyway.
But it's been really good. It's been a little bit manic. Crazy first day. How's it going? Here you go. You may recognise this dude.
Hey guys, how's it going? Nice to see you.
How's the first day?
Do you know, I was absolutely manic. I'm absolutely shattered, so that means it had to go really, really well.
My talk was on fluid dynamics and its relation to video creation. Have you enjoyed today?
I'm so enjoying today.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's been good. What do you think of Wales and West?
Wales and West are the best!
Wikipedia defines fluid dynamics as the solution to a fluid dynamic problem typically involves the calculation of various properties of fluid, such as flow velocity, pressure, density and temperature, as a function of space and time. So I originally applied this to video only, but it also applies to photo. I spoke to Bill Ward and we talked about some really interesting things.
And what I found fascinating about what you were talking about was how you are influenced by the way water shapes stuff and how meaning can be derived from the curvature of kind of like how the water is working. So a bit on that, if that's all right.
Yeah, I numbers of things really. I always think in terms of energy through a picture. So the flow of energy through a picture, regardless of what the subject matter is. So I'm thinking of just how energy moves through a picture, and sometimes that draws the eye through the picture, but it's more about movement.
So it's the start to day 2 of Wales and West Photography Show. It's incredibly exciting. There's a lot of talkers lined up, and I can only imagine what it's going to be next year. So have you been enjoying the show so far, sir?
Yes, I've been to better ones. No, it's been awesome. It's been really good.
And today, Chris Harrison from That Tattoo Show reinforces me to try out his new toy. Let's get some interviews with some of the amazing brands here. But first, most importantly, I've got an idea. I'm thinking, because there's a lot of people called Stewart at the show, I think we need to do the Council of Stewarts.
That's a great idea, but you have to spell your name properly though.
I feel like we need to campaign for a Stewart.
Definitely a Stewart, yeah.
Definitely a Stewart.
Yeah, definitely, we need a Stewart.
I'm thinking Council of Stewarts for the next show.
Absolutely, let's do it.
Just get us all together and do a show. I'll be the odd one out because no one spells it my way apparently.
Well, it's great. I mean, we launched it only a month ago. We've already had a 5-star review from Mammoth Photographer, Digital Camera Magazine, and also Camera Jabber. So it's the first tripod we've had 5-star reviews. They're normally very good at finding something which is wrong. So to get 3 5-star reviews in that level of time, I think we've got a winner.
And I've got something really cool to show you.
a camera now isn't just something that you put a lens on and you expect it just to do. You have full control, and you know what a better place to come to is you can come and try all that at a show like this.
It's great that Camera Centre are bringing a show back. You know, obviously there's no photography show this year as well, which is, you know, we're reminding people that that's not happening in September. The next one's next year, so it's a good opportunity to try some kit.
The concept of my talk was this: how to make your videos flow better. Imagine your audience like you would see a stream. So you're probably actually asking yourself, what brands did we actually have here? Hit the beat. Sigma, Billingham, OM Systems, Fujifilm, Sony, Canon, Society of Photographers, Pentax, Ken Rowe, Vanguard, Sam Yang, Three-Legged Thing, the CAA, Loxley Color, 10 Bar, Thomas Jacks, Rotor Light, Ben Rowe, Rode, Tamron, Peak Design, Lexa, Hanel, Epson, Nanlite, Sarmonic, Nikon. The next speaker I got to talk to was Geraint Radford, and he specialises in macro photography and is from OM Systems.
It seems a little bigger, doesn't it? It's super well attended again. And what I think I love about this is that it's bringing the photography community together. And I think, especially in Wales, we needed something like this. And it's just been really fun just to have conversations about the things that we love with lots and lots of people as well.
It was really, really interesting to see kind of like so many people's different perspectives as to, you know, content creation, photography, videography, and then listen to a lot of the crowd as they're talking to some of the vendors. The vendors here have been absolutely amazing also. So over perhaps one of my favourite stands, Sigma, with Sam. How's it going, Sam?
Oh, it's good. It's been fantastic. The show
it's been a little bit mental. That's sick.
It's honestly, it's been a good one for us here. Like, everyone's just been asking about it.
So when are we going to get a play with it? Because I've seen all the videos in there. Yeah. You're not letting me do a video.
No, you'll get yours. You're next on my list. Don't worry.
Okay, next on the list. Now I got to show off just a little bit. I borrowed the 14mm f1.4 and used the Vanguard tripod from the previous video that we've done. Did some awesome stuff.
I'm here today to support my friends, Emily, Microphone Nerds, and Josh Cameron as well.
Ah, perfect. So you are here to support.
I'm here to support, yeah, friends. Hopefully I get a spot next year to talk, about YouTube or cameras.
100%. No, it'll be cool. So you're going to be doing roundtables soon. Yes. Are you excited?
Very excited. I like that it's a communal thing and a little bit of a discussion, and I'm excited to see what everyone else brings to the actual table.
Oh, fair enough. I don't actually know if there's a table. I think it's a bunch of chairs.
There
should be.
A little picnic on top.
There should be like a little round table that's like King Arthur and stuff like that, right? Definitely. Format High Tech rounding up day 2, and it was incredibly interesting. And here it is, the last day. We have some amazing speakers lined up, including Martin Parr.
Today I'm just doing a talk about my sort of whole career, if you like, going right the way back to the 70s through to what I was doing last year. So it gives people a chance in 45 minutes to see what I've been up to in 50 years.
Seen Phillip Bloom's soft launch of his new gold Bloom filter, pardon the pun. Oh my god.
You look really
I look gorgeous, thank you.
Now.
Yeah? You would now?
I would.
Oh, you wouldn't before?
I would have done anyway, but but this is,
I discussed a concept called the hero's journey in my talk. It is a storytelling technique. It discusses the cyclical nature of storytelling. We had the call to the adventure, meeting of the mentors, the crossing of the threshold, tests and allies, the approach, the climax, and last but not least, the reward.
We're just really grateful to be here. It's been a lovely show.
So are you going to be back again next year?
Oh yeah, we'll be back.
Online is great, but customers really want to get in and hold a camera, see what it feels like in the hand.
It's been great. Yeah, fantastic.
You going to come back next year?
We'll be here bigger and better, yeah, for sure.
So you're going to be here next year?
Yeah,
100%.
And obviously you got a good mix of photographers and videographers here, and it seemed like all of the photographers wanted to get into video. So that was a good sign for me that my talk is actually going to benefit them.
Absolutely. We love coming here, and I genuinely can say the people that we see here are the most welcoming people that I've ever done.
That's why people come to shows like this. They want to hear from the experts, the professionals, and try it out.
Yeah.
And if they can go away and take tips from that and recreate it on a Sony camera, that's for us. That's even better.
And it's what, my PJs or the show?
All of it.
All of it.
PJs, show.
100%.
100%. That's good.
But I really like this show. I thought it's been brilliant.
Oh, Stewart, it's been fantastic. Like the talk we had, this morning I did my talk and it was a great crowd.
But what's also great about this show this year is there are some high-end film and TV people here.
I'm not the real hero here. Let's face it, it is everyone that put their heart and soul into creating such an amazing show. And thank you to everyone that was involved. Okay, so best moments of the show for me has probably got to be like having a go on the lens that filmed Ted Lasso. Completely stunning. It was with Takina and Format High Tech, and that was a really awesome experience for me because I just finished watching the series, loved it to pieces. Other than that, the next bit is probably listening to Phillip Bloom talking about his career, and then of course you got James Matthews as well. That was another one that I really enjoyed listening to. The thing I probably enjoyed most though is talking to all of the brands and getting their kind of opinions and things, looking at some of the technology that they have there on show. This entire weekend has been absolutely amazing. It's been incredibly inspiring for me personally to listen to a lot of really interesting talks and everything like that. And yeah, I can't wait for next year. So a little bit of travesty. I was like filming an outro in there and managed to get Phillip Bloom on camera. Embarrassingly, I filmed it all in S&Q. So here is some slow motion shots of me and Phillip talking. Next year we promise to make it bigger, better, more badass, and we say this a lot, but at the end of the day this show has huge potential and we can't wait to see kind of like what we want to get out of it. If you've got any ideas, make sure you put them in down below, and I hope you've enjoyed this video.